Permissions. We are going to go through the system and show all the areas affected by permission levels. There are 5 different permission levels: employee, supervisor, manager, admin, and system admin. Every time you log in, you are taken straight to your team member account. If you have the lowest permission level of employee, this is all that you have access to. Managers that have access to the restaurant account decide what information to send your team member account. When you have the permission level of employee, you can interact in a discussion that is taking place inside of the restaurant account. In order for this to happen, a manager within the restaurant account must invite you to join the discussion. So those with employee permission level can communicate and interact. However, the information is only viewable to them within their team member account. Let's switch to a user with a higher permission level. Anyone with the permission levels of supervisor, manager, admin, or system admin has varying levels of access to the restaurant account. When they log into their account, they also land on their team member dashboard. However, they can navigate to the restaurant account here. On the restaurant dashboard, the activity stream and content depends on your permission level and department. This restriction only applies to certain types of managers' log entries. Entries made in the manager's log with content regarding an individual are only viewable to those within the same department and with a higher permission level of that individual. So, if an entry is made about giving a verbal warning to an individual, that information only shows on the manager's log, the manager's log newsfeed, and the dashboard activity stream of users that have a higher permission level and are in the same department as that individual. This also means that this information will never be viewable by that individual. The manager's log has a reports tab where you can run reports based on entries made inside of the manager's log. Each permission level has access to certain reports, and these are listed in the permission information pop-up, which we will review in a moment. The discussion page is an open forum that can be viewed by anyone with access to the restaurant account. You can notify people about a discussion here. If you choose an individual with access to the restaurant account, a simple notification is sent. If you select a user with the permission level of employee, then that person receives a notification and this discussion thread is displayed in their team member account. Please remember that the entire discussion thread is shared when inviting an employee-level user. So if there is sensitive content earlier in the discussion thread, it is best to start a new discussion and then invite the employee. The events added to the restaurant calendar automatically show in the team member account of those who have access to the restaurant account. When you choose to notify another manager of a new event, then a simple notification is sent. If you decide to notify individuals with the permission level of employee, they are sent a notification and this single event displays on the calendar inside of their team member account. Only those with manager level or higher can view the employee tab. If the individual you select has a higher permission level, then you can only view their basic information. If the individual you select has a lower permission level but is not part of a department you are assigned to, then you can only view their basic information. Anyone with manager level permission or higher can suspend or unsuspend a user. This way, if access to the system needs to be taken away from a user, your team can act quickly. If you select an individual with a lower permission level and within the same department, then you are able to view both their activity and performance tabs. If you have a higher permission level and are in the same department, then you are able to view and edit their rate. You are also able to change their permission level, but only as high as your own permission level. When a permission level is changed, it shows in the activity stream of everyone's restaurant dashboard. Only those with permission level of admin or system admin are able to remove users from the system. Only those with manager permission level or above have access to the employee tab where they can access the Add Users page. While adding users, please reference the permissions details pop-up here. This will give you a full description of permissions, including a list of viewable reports. When adding users, those with admin or system admin can assign permission levels up to their own permission level. Managers can only assign the permission level of employee to a new user. In the restaurant settings page, the billing information is viewable to only those with system admin permission level. The advanced permission system creates a platform that can be utilized by every position and department within your restaurant operations.